Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pillars of Eternity. Well, last time we said we'll speak with Corin. Hey Corin, by Will's eyesight face, you are one short ogre, but why are you green? And how, aren't ogres green? And how are you getting these ducks to keep flying around you like that? I'm not an ogre. Curiously reaches his hand towards you, then pulls back. Better not. Ducks are poisonous. Okay, if you say so. He beams at you and nods his head. So you're a scavenger? No? Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scavengers who work at the Hall of Prevalent Mysteries sleep. I'm a scavenger. This place smells like oat stockings. I don't know why you were telling me this. So you're a scavenger? Yeah, it's not like you just said that as I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie, or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Yeah, he has absolutely no sensitivity in his mouth. So what do you have for sale? Crow golem. Interesting. He has absolutely nothing interesting. Okay. I might change Gerald's portrait here. I'll think about it. We need something that looks like Steven Gerrard. That's whom Gerald is based on, of course, except that he's a ranger. The roll damage type is always ignores the damage reduction of the target. Only a small number of attacks such as poisons or mental powers inflict roll damage. I, of course, work with poisons. It's just common sense, people. Speaking of common sense, maybe I should upgrade one of my weapons. Need to purchase a blunderbuss for Gwen. But I'm gonna purchase it from my strong keep hold stuff thing, whatever. Oh my lord, you're still loading. Come on, you bucket work. Thank you. Ah, historian. Yeah, that's obviously his name. Let's take his soul. You see a small crowd gathered near the entrance of a temple. This man stands against the wall and crowd forming a semicircle around him. He speaks with calm, measured tone, his soothing voice carrying over the sounds of the surrounding city. He speaks of the world, history and gods and religion. He speaks of cooking, brewing, child raising and old wives' tales. There does not seem to be a subject he lacks at least passing knowledge in. People ask him questions and he answers them in turn, sometimes being detailed in depth. Other times only giving a general answer. Regardless of what is said, all the answers seem to hit the heart of what he was asked. Each person satisfied with what they've learned. People come and go from crowd, the size growing and shrinking, but never completely disappearing. Hours pass, and he never seems to tire, sharing his knowledge with anyone who would benefit from it. As the light of day swans, the group finally grows with enough growing small enough that he draws everything to a close. As he gathers his belongings and prepares to leave, a man approaches him asking why he does this. He asks for no money, no food. What benefit is gained from his actions? He looks at the man, gathering his thoughts, then simply tells him, "Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Knowledge brings wisdom. That is my faith." Okay, that's not as much as faith as tale. Oleg Shimanovsky. Oh, hello, Oleg. Let's take your soul as well. You see a dark room. In contents in disarray, blinds are pulled against the light, and the sound of shouting and running can be heard outside. This man clothes and searches throughout the chest for various odds and ends that resemble magical components. He stops a bookshelf and quickly scans the spines. Running his fingers along them to help keep his place. He sights sliding his finger across the spanning again, murmuring to himself. Finally he chooses a couple of titles and takes them from the shelf, adding them to the assortment of items he has already gathered. A small group of squirrels and birds watch him. What is he, Merlin? As he passes throughout the room, moving almost a single entity. They are trying to stay near him, but also seem to stay out of his way. He is obviously in a hurry, but he maintains a deliberate manners about everything he does. The outer door bursts open with explosive sound. Explosive sound. Robbers? Causing the animals to scatter. Terrified, the man turned, bringing a hand up. The animals are terrifying. Holding a book in his other, whispering something that barely can be heard. Icy crystal began to form on the tips of his fingers, cracking against the heart of the room. He sees a man standing in the doorway and immediately drops his hand. The icy vanishes as quickly as it appeared. The man in the doorway gestures, telling him to hurry. The points toward the horizon somewhere outside. So you were expecting this man and you prepared a spell to take him down regardless. Idiot. The man in the house dismisses him with a wave, saying he is almost done here and will be coming soon. He scans the dwelling one more time, searching for something he might have missed. Satisfied, he leaves, not even bothering to close the door outside. Outside, he can see people, all prepared as he is traveling away from the town, away from the rising pumps of smoke on the horizon. Just too much people. Kinda weird. Someone actually stole something from the hall. How'd they manage to do it? I don't know. Maybe if you kept a key or something. Oh, only knows. Grima looked for someone to blame. So stay clear of her for a few days. Oh, I stole your stuff. I actually like this little detail that they acknowledged that someone stole from them. Oh, they could have acknowledged it one day later, you know. Commoners, stuff and stuff and stuff. They were so lovely back then. Oh, look at this guy. He has completely gone to the other side. You wanna say something, dude? He has a mustache, doesn't he? Hello, man. This elderly man... Elderly? He doesn't look that old, people. Man paces back and forth, taking short, hollow steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having conversation with someone who isn't there. Like I said, his mind is gone, completely. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Cutting down two at a time is not physically possible, I believe. Which way are you going, you old babbling fool? The man looks up in your star. Oh my, by the flame. Okay, you're just making up religious now. For just a moment I thought I heard her. Puts her hand on his hand chest, okay, catching his breath. I see. I must be going. Okay, I want to hear his story actually. I hear you, my darling, you sound so near. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. No, really, I think I'm gonna stab you in the neck. My, oh, by the flames. Okay, what troubles you? Just the memories of my youth, the Northwatch Rangers. You were a ranger? Okay. Trials and adventures for a lifetime ago. Of late, the memories of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. So, what can you tell me about yourself? It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Darwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Haug the Thane. He's a necromancer, I guess? He was a wizard whose experience in necromancy, left a trail of bodies, some remnants from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled towards the Valiant Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drawn Tombs. We were full, seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. Hey, that sounds like me. I really like him more than you, dude. A wiser man would have ordered the retreat, not me. Yeah, I have no brain. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I woke, my rangers, my Roina, they were all dead. And now you heard her voice, do you? I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice, just over my shoulders, calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below throughout the dam, near cost me my life. He hesitates. Where I half warrior I was in my youth. Again, being old doesn't mean anything. Ask Barristan Selmy. I'd search every grave and rat hole as it is. I'm stuck with feeble body and agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond my help. You want me to chase a dream? It's more than that, I know it. My dreams were never more than faded memories, but this feels as real as fresh and the conversation we're having now. Oh, of course. That's what madness brings to people. If it's weapons you're concerned about, ka-jing! I still have plenty of weapons. Oh, that's actually better than coin. From my old adventuring days, they're well made, and they'll serve you in the battlefield, or trade merchant style at your choice. Okay, I'll search further, then. There's an entrance just southeast of here. Out west, sorry. Up here, on the other side of the canal. You're truly a gift from the gods. If there is anything you can fight her, okay. First of all, I'm a cynic myself, so it's not the gods that sent me. It's something else, unless it's a god, but then again, I don't know much about this world. Which is a shame, if it's a world... Skinflint. Hello, Ricewind. You're a dwarf. Let's take his soul. You see an older dwarf counting coins behind the grimly shop window, hair limes with gaze and sweat, sneer playing around the edges of his pinched mouth. The brigands of the die lie scattered across the table from tranched tawny jewelry on an end acid encrusted. Okay. Dagger lying precisely near the edge, his half-nose twitch in the anticipation as a customer enters in this halved young noble, once white doubled stained with life gone wrong. Okay. I lost my paragraph. Eyes dart behind him, searching for pursuit before he drums the counter of his hastened hack on the table. The dwarf leans forward, fingers flick throughout the silverware and assorted goblets. He shakes his head, emphasizing, sneer fully settled, shoving his items back at the man. The man pleads, begs, eye-rolling, panicked in their sockets, asking for something, anything. A few silvers. The dwarf leers and tosses 3 coppers, banging on the table. I like this guy. Despite the young noble tearing a sand ring from the finger. Ooh. Okay, I would never do something like that with my ring. To the dwarf, ill-concealed delight. A few more coins go into the pile. The defeated man, swearing, stitching under his breath, exits the shop. Venerable dwarf grains the good fortune, picking food out of his two sharp teeth as he examines the whole. I have a family ring myself, so you should imagine how painful it is, but sometimes people don't have a choice. I wonder if there's something here. Psst! Over here, mister! Okay, what's your name, dude? Gordy! I remember Gordy. He wanted a dagger. The young boy watches him pass by and counters a grimy handful of coins. His face and arms are smuggled in dirt, but except for the grass stain, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, fervent effort to pocket his coin. Hey, mister, want to know a secret? I know a real good secret. Children. Ah, little birds fly. Looks like we got a little hustler here. Someone raised his kid right. Really? What is it, my boy? I just saw folks hiding something really neat, things I could show you where, but Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers, but maybe you could help me with something then. We wouldn't be strangers. Of course. What is it that you want? The Crucible Knights have these daggers made out of March steel. It's the best steel around except for Dragon steel, which doesn't count because no one makes it anymore. Anyway, there's this merchant over the expressionless how that he has a dagger made of real March steel, his eyes large and round. He says he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid, and kids don't know anything about daggers, but that's not true. I know lots about daggers, I know about the different kinds of steel, I know how the Crucible Knights make them in Forge, I know that the tips can pierce low gauge scale armor. Good knowledge there, by the way. That one is good and sharp can cut through bow. Okay, you lost me there, my friend. See, I know about plenty about daggers, and I really want this one. If you could just get it for me, I promise I'll never ask anyone for anything ever again. I'll never ask anyone for anything ever again. Well, that's obviously a lie. I used to have a knife when I was a kid. Okay, I know a better way to learn what you shouldn't stab. I say we give him a chance. Oh, Asher, adorable you are. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You poke your eye out? Yeah, because I really care about your wife, apparently. You're too young to play with knights. Sounds reasonable. I'll get it for you. Gordy jumps up and down, whooping and howling. I knew a real adventurer wouldn't understand. There's a big merchant over Adrian's den who sells weapons. He's the one with the dagger. I'll wait here for you. Right here for you. Okay, get it. Because I read in a rush for some reason. Make mistakes. So